So I just got back from the Mobile Hunters Expo in Eastern Pennsylvania, and I thought that it was a hunting show that traveled around, but no, it was a show for mobile hunters. So a show basically for saddle hunters. There were some other companies there, like maybe companies that make hooks for trees. TACTACAM was there, which was cool because I gave them one of my TACTACAM camera covers, and the guy was super excited about that. Ravin was there. The main reason I went out there, I got to talk to one of the upper guys from Ravin. Most of my stuff is Ravin specific. So I'm going to mention some companies that I talked to while I was there. And a few of them I'm just going to talk quickly about in this video. And two of them, the last two, I'm going to be doing separate videos for them because they were just really interesting. And the one guy just reminded of me, just, you know, small company. It's like a guy and his wife just trying to expand. So Ape Canyon Outfitters, and I'm sorry that that's backwards on your screen, but Ape Canyon Outfitters, they're actually located in Butler, Pennsylvania, which is only about 40 minutes away from me. And this company, they had a display with saddle hunting accessories that was bigger than anybody else's. So their accessory section was really big. The guy was real nice that I talked to. So that was Ape Canyon Outfitters for saddle hunting. Also talked to Randy at, I'm not sure if it's XOP or Walk Softly. He's a super nice guy. They had saddle hunting stuff, also had the strap-on tree stand seats or tree stands, whatever you want to call them. So XOP or Walk Softly. Randy was a real nice guy. Now this one here, Rackin stick, he makes these sticks here and he makes them in different sizes. So, and they're great for saddle hunting. They're good for tree stands. So as you're sitting, instead of having the front of your crossbow, your rifle, your pistol, instead of it wobbling around, that stick runs down like towards your hip and rests, and you're holding that stick instead of holding the crossbow. So you're getting really steady. It seems to me like something that if you practice with, you could be taking a lot more steady shots. Rackin stick. Now, and all of his stuff is multi-purpose. So you can use it to hold apart the legs on your deer or elk while you're gutting it. You can also use it for dragging. And he has different tips that he makes. He makes these all himself in the US. They're all 1/4 threaded, so you can change out the ends. You know, they all adjust for length. And when he adjusted them all, they were all silent. And they look, the quality on them looked, you know, like grade A quality, like the finish on them and everything was extremely nice. So that was Doug from Rackin Stick. Once again, sorry that it's backwards. I'm on the phone here. I got to talk to one of the upper guys from Ravin, and I did have a question for him about the R50X that has not been released yet. So on the R50X, it has a thicker cam than the R500. And instead of having a single layer cam where the string just goes around it, say maybe 300 degrees or so, it looks to me like it's going around close to twice because there's 2 layers on there. And I didn't know if, you know, one was the cable and one was the string, but it's the string. And it goes around in a spiral, like the same path that a spring takes. So it's a string going around and going around again. So to me, with that, you have a longer string. I think it would absorb more shock. I'm not an expert on strings, but you know, there's a picture. The cams are not going to be orange. That's just so you can see. They're going to be black. I don't know if the strings are going to be orange, but you can see that there's 2 layers of string on there. So you're going to have a stronger cam, and I think with the longer string, it can absorb more shock. So R50X. So next company, WTF Camo, what the F Camo, which is not what it stands for, but I talked to the guy, Tim, and asked him who came up with the name, because that's a great name, WTF Camo. And this is his camo. And one of the questions I asked him was, why is there so much white in the camo? And I will be doing a separate video on his company and his website, so make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss that. And then I had to talk to this guy because he really reminded me of me, Steve's Outdoor Solutions. So SOS kind of looks like SOB sometimes. So he has a camo mesh, ropes on the top and the bottom, and it goes into a really small bag, and the bag is attached to it, and it's for ground hunting. You can make a backdrop for your tree stand. You can hang your accessories on it. So if you're going to be traveling, ground hunting, Steve's Outdoor Solutions. And I will also have a separate video for his stuff, what he makes. So make sure you subscribe. And it is backyardbroadheads.com to check out the stuff that I make.